So, the 3D animation landscape is changing really fast. Blender has made lots of massive, incredible improvements to the 3D industry, but when it comes specifically to animation, in my opinion, Cascadeur just takes it to a whole new level of speed. This is not a step-by-step tutorial, it's more like a preview of what my new animation workflow is going to look like in 2026, and the main reason that I'm sharing this is because, I've been where you are. I did the whole follow your dreams and build your own game thing before. I know what the struggles of a solo indie developer actually are. And I know for a fact that your time is being spent pulled in a dozen different directions. You get off work and then you have maybe 1 or 2 good hours left in the day to build your dreams. And you're trying to split your time between 3D modeling, texturing, weight painting, rigging, animation, UI, environment, and even programming. And realistically, you're not going to have time to make everything perfect. It's just a sad truth. It's always going to be a tough balance between how you can maximize what you can do with the small amount of time you actually have available. And that is where Cascadeur shines. Making 3D animations isn't necessarily hard, but it does take a lot of time and practice to get really smooth, nice looking animations. However, Cascadeur has literally cut the amount of time to get those smooth transitions by about 90%. I'll show you what I mean right now. Here is a traditional animation. It's got quite a few keyframes in it in order to make sure the transitions between the main frames look smooth. But in Cascadeur, we don't actually need all those frames anymore. In fact, the fewer frames we have, usually the better the results tend to be. Now right now I have 6 keyframes, and when you play them all together, they don't look particularly amazing. But that's okay, because if we select the timeline and then hit the purple button, Cascadeur will try to imagine the most likely natural transition between each key frame. Now at this point, you can already see the animation is starting to make a lot more sense. So, this is a good start, but Cascadeur has a second function that takes this a step further. If you go up here and turn on the physics estimator, now you can see a green simulation of how the animation would most likely look if you applied real-world time and physics to the character's movements. And if we look at the green version, which is the real version, you can see a lot of the natural momentum and weight shift and center of mass and balancing the character's body has automatically been injected on top of the in-between transition layer. Now, I know what you're thinking. Okay, that's cool, but it's still not perfect. There's still some weird details going on that could definitely be improved. And that is when the next feature comes into play. If we press this button, it will bake the physics calculation of the movements directly to the original animation. And from here, this becomes the new base animation for us to work with. At this point, we can further tweak and perfect each keyframe, or at any point on the timeline, fix things we are not happy with. For example, I don't like how the sword is kind of going through the legs here, so if I create a new keyframe, I can now just adjust it so that the sword never passes through the legs, and bam! Now we have fixed the clipping issue, and you can go about turning your animation into perfection from here. I am telling you, as someone who has 3D animated for 15 years, this is by far the fastest, most fun I have had animating in my entire life. This is how I always imagined animating should be. And the fact that it's here now is still kind of hard to believe. I have actually been working with them for a few years now, and I've watched their software make massive improvements every few months, and it's only gonna get better from here. Now, to be totally transparent, the indie license to use the software professionally is $8 a month. But just to put that into perspective for you, Photoshop is $23 a month. Let that sink in. If you're a 3D animator, you are gonna get way more utility out of Cascadeur for almost 1/3 the price than the shit that Adobe wants to charge you. Again, as a 3D animator, this is a more than fair price, it's extremely affordable, and if you're not sure about it, you can always try it for free. But if you are sure about it, Cascadeur has created a special discount just for my community, where you will save 25% off for a limited time when you grab the software. I am telling you, Cascadeur is by far the fastest animation software I have ever used. But, as always, it's totally your choice. I'm just showing you what's out there and what my personal workflow is going to look like next year. But go ahead and try it yourself and make up your own mind. And as always, hope you have a fantastic day, and I'll see you around.